Random. What's popping, everybody? Hope everybody doing good, man. We chilling, we live. Yo, what happened, man? LaMelo Ball, man. What they doing? It's a damn shame, man. LaMelo Ball, man. They caught my son Doolery again with the foolery. So if you don't know, random, a couple nights ago, the Heat were playing the Heat were playing thank you, baby. Yo, the Heat were playing the Charlotte Hornets. The refs missed the call. What's going on, Dom? Good morning, Dom. Thank you for rocking with me. I'm just talking real quick about, the Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Ball. Yeah, that's a fact. Salute the Hornets, man. What's going on, cool? That's my guy, man. How you doing, cool? Yeah, man, I don't like it. The refs didn't catch it, and then now they're gonna suspend them, knowing that I'm telling you, the NBA is rigged. Listen to my words, y'all. The NBA is rigged. They want the Heat to win for some reason. I don't know why. I think they need money in the Heat, but Bam getting 83 and all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? My dude, let me know when you touch down. Yo, cool. You were ready, man. You were ready, man. That's gonna be early. You heard? Rest in peace, Africa Bombada, man. Now let me stop. But yeah, man, as soon as I land, I'm gonna definitely let you know, man. You gonna see me with the crew outside with the Goonie Boonies, nigga. Ain't nothing like New York. I tell you that, man. And remember, they used to say this: if you could survive in New York, you could survive anywhere. You heard? What it do? What it do? What's going on, Nene? How you doing, Mama? Respect the queens. You heard? What's going on, Nene? Hope everything good. What up, Stormy? You say he doing a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So just want to say what up. What up, everybody? I ain't even gonna indulge too much with the weed, man. Yo, look at the cat. Cat is ready. You heard? Look at that. Meow. That's all the seeds these damn freaking birds be dropping on, man. I gotta sweep every day like an old man. It was good though. What up, Black? Everybody in motion. I'm just letting everybody chime in, man. We already got 19. What up with the thumbs, y'all? Got the little soda, so I'm ready. You know what I mean? Yo, the patrolling is gangster. I love the wording. Yo, that's the thing. Yo, Nene, Black, Cool Breeze, Dom, everybody, man. That was the cool thing about being smart or learning words was like you could land, you know. And some of these American words are funny as hell if you ask me. But patrolling is one of them words, man. Patrolling is gangster. Like people don't understand. Just like on a property, like ha. Stormy in the building. What up, Black? Yo, Fusi, what's going on? Yes. What up, Yee? How you doing, Yee? Hope everything good in your life, man. Stay blessed, everybody. I'm gonna smoke a little bit. We're gonna talk about LaMelo Ball getting suspended for that trip of Bam. I know it's sports talk, but let's just get it out the way. I think it's foolish, man. You know what I mean? I think he's just pulling his arm back. It is what it is. Basketball is a contact sport, man. Don't cry, cause Bam be throwing elbows and bumping like but because he got injured, I think that was the significance of the NBA. Like, look, we got to do something because he did. You know what I mean? Career injury. It looked like not career, but like season, right? But to those that aren't basketball, even if you like basketball, please watch the Hornets versus the Heat. 3 nights ago, 2 nights ago, went overtime. They won by amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. We're gonna get into vibes real quick. Yes, Nene on it. That's why my co-host is on it, man. So it's a great segue. If you don't know, now you know, man. So They beat the Heat, they get him out of there, you know what I'm saying? And then I guess, the refs did their due diligence, replayed, reviewed, and during this is why I think it's like a setup because you got this man or men that are physically after the game all riled up, caught the W, yeah, nigga, what up? And then you got a microphone in their face and expect them to, speak with this intelligence. It's like, yo, they just played 4 quarters. What do you expect my son to say? You know what I mean? But he did. He let the F word slide. So, but damn, 25K, 35K, that shit is crazy. That's 70K right there out of his pocket, man. Literally, money gone. And it goes where, right? Goes to the NBA and they do what they want to do. You know what I mean? But what up, baby? I love you, my wife. I'm out the loop, the sports talk, but I'm still here for it though. Yeah, Black. So, like I said, 2 nights ago, the Heat played Charlotte. It went to overtime. Hornets won. Great game. First quarter. LaMelo got fouled. They threw him on the ground, and when he fell on the ground, Bam tripped over him, kinda. And then when he was getting up, Bam was on one foot. He caught that foot, and Bam fell right on his tailbone, or like that back positioning. And Bam is like 7 something. That's a lot of man. What they used to say, right? Big niggas hit the ground harder, right? Remember that? Like, yeah, you tall nigga, but you gonna hit the ground harder. You heard? But yeah, man, he fell, and then post game meeting right after the game, they put a mic in his Lamelo's face, and Melo is just hype. You know what I mean? And he let the F word go. Is Melo good? Yo, I'm being honest. I think he's one of them greats, man. You know, it's fundamentally it goes into my tier of life, meaning like apprentice mastering, right? So I always say to humans, if you could master something, one thing, master it. And that's it. Like, mechanicry, surgeons, that like people that just they know that thing. I'm not saying, and then know, other areas of life too, you know what I mean? For self. But when engage into that one fucking thing, I promise you, people become the greatest. But we're in a world where you can't even do that no more. You know what I mean? Let's say you get your dream job, they fire you. Now you just got to get a gig that's just paying the bills. And it leaves you, learning these little other things. But yeah, master a skill. I don't know about the Trey Young. I think Melo. Remember him and his brothers Ben, they practiced them off the wall shots. Did you not see that shot where he got fouled? The nigga went, phew, boom, they banged him. My son fell. Whatever, man. Let's just we're gonna move on. What he say on the mic? They can't fuck with us. Yeah, he said something like that. He's like, yo, motherfuckers can't fuck. Like we on it, man. But I really think that it's a setup because like I say, when you're just playing a sport, I used to look when I play basketball, or football, my mouth was loose. Yo, fuck you, nigga. You ain't gonna guard me. Come on, guard me, son. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, yeah, got him. Hold this. I was wild, man. So I understand uh competitive nature, right? I'm always my competitive spirit. That's why I'm so passionate when I speak, right? Because I'm a competitive guy, man. I got intramural trophies, first place, second place, sophomore, junior years. Um, I they gave me a football thing because I played football first year, second year, third year, hernia appendix, so I was out. And they said like I was too little to join the seniors by then. Them boys was big, big. But yeah, man, it's just weird. Like you got to watch what you say. It is what it is, but it's on national TV, so that's why. You know what I mean? But shouldn't it be the diligence of the company to try to bleep? Remember, like they used to do that, like live. They knew people were gonna slip, so they had a guy like this waiting. You mother boop. Yeah, nigga, got him. We got him. We got him. High five, high five. We got him out of here. Too sensitive and sensitive for the wrong things. They gonna charge that man 70K. And like we said, Black, you got all these pedos walking around, directors, producers, and they don't do nothing to them, right? But they gonna charge my man 70K for something that was just an engagement of actions in the time of a play. You don't know what was going on. LaMelo said he knocked his head and he just was like, yo, ridiculous amount for cursing. And when you weigh things of life, and my thing is, where's this money going? You know, let's say LaMelo pay 70K. Does the NBA do a halftime for 50K? You could win. Like they don't just give us some. Remember they used to leave T-shirts on the seats and cool jerseys and stuff. Now they give you a bobblehead that's made out of platico. It's like get that out of here, man. Uncle Zay, what's going on, Darius? Just want to say thank you for everybody. Dom, Black, Nene. You know what I mean? Food guy, what's going on, food guy? Who my son over here? Cool Breeze. I was gonna say Yee. What up, Yee? Cool Breeze in the building. Dom, yeah, man, we in the building. Like I said, I appreciate everybody, but let's start talking other stuff. There's a lot going on Earth. There's a lot going on in the world, man. Um, that Pooh Shiesty debacle. The only reason I love tuning in or discussing it is because it really touches down on what society thinks is cool. You know what I mean? That Robin and it's like, yo, like to anybody on Earth, if somebody comes with a gun, of course you got it, man. You got it, man. But like, it's just ridiculous, man. You know, nobody want to work hard no more. Everybody wants to take something off of somebody. It's like you didn't work for this, man. That's not right. You know, you gotta work. And sometimes it's like, yo, I heard, yo, peep game. Okay, so Shiesty did like 3 to 5, right? Remember when he just came home, right? You know why he went to jail? He linked up with a crew and they met up with somebody because they were gonna buy some shoes or sneakers for 30 something, 3,300, right? They robbed the dude. Mind you, they pulled up in a McLaren and a Maybach, so you sticking out like a sore thumb anyway. They robbed dude, lick shots, I heard, and then when they peeled off, Shiesty left a bag on the floor. Guess what? The bag had 40 bands in it. Yo, 40 band. So you see the thought process, like, and somebody said it's real. Wait, Cool Breeze. Surprised it wasn't a fight from the filing, but they worried about cussing. Yup, that's wild, man. Let me see. Society has become too sensitive. That's a fact. While he say on the mic, I'm catching up. Okay, what, Black, what's up, Darius? Fousey too, what's going on, Sandy? Damn, y'all know how to run a joke in the ground, don't y'all? That's a fact, Black. Sam, what's going on, Sam? Hornets beat my damn Heat because LaMelo pulled a dirty move. Good luck against the Magic. That's a fact, man. You know? But yo, a lot of teams don't understand why the Charlotte Hornets are doing so good because LaMelo Ball brings everybody looking at him, but it leaves they're the illest 3-point team I've seen. Cause you got that rookie number 7, I keep forgetting his name of Caperna, whatever. You got Miller, you got Bridges, you got that other son, number 4, Saxon or some shit. You got motherfucking like you just got various players that could hit that three, man. Oh, let's not forget Kobe White. Can we just say shout out to Kobe White for that great game that night? Kobe White was on fire, man. Shout out to Chicago, man. You guys lost a good one. And it's fun. It's funny. Like, this is why I think you could, great segue. You could kind of relate sports to like almost like the slave trade joint. It's wild how I said that, but bear with me. What I mean is like a player could wake up and just not know and be traded like that. Like you're a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to certain trades going the wrong way, meaning like, yeah, get him out of here, and then get rid of Luca. Then he does nastiness on the Lakers. Get rid of Kobe White. He does nastiness on Charlotte. So it's a wild entertainment scene that sports scene is. Like imagine just being and mind you, you're in a crib now. You got to put it on the market. This is why a lot of basketball players lose money because it's not like they're buying 1,000 houses. Is every time you get traded. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Hornets. What's going on, Ro? How you doing, Ro? That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh yeah, Darius, how's your eye, man? I'm sorry I didn't ask. Kobe White was on fire. Thank you, Sam. That's a fact, Sam. Yo, welcome to the building, Sam. I appreciate your energy. And yeah, if you keep coming, you're gonna see how awesome this channel truly is. It's random. Randumb. Zay Dollar. We in the building. We inside. We outside. We everywhere. That's one. I just want to say that. But thank you, Sam. Thank you, Ro. I appreciate everybody. What up, Cool? Yo, Cool Breeze. Kobe White was nasty. He was nasty. Yeah, I'm super glad you're doing good. I'm super glad, Darius. You know what I mean? Do you like Cork? I don't know what caulk is. But yeah, man, basketball is football. All those sports are weird to me where you could just wake up. Nah, nah, I got you, pa. You know what I mean? Yup, yup. But yeah, he does it with a C. He does it with a C. What up, Tony? Nobody. Gosh dang it. Let me guess. The shiesty makes you feel like I'm gonna rob you, bro. These niggas are super soft, bro. Yo, y'all niggas are scary like that. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna hit them 30. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Y'all be in the building. Let's hit them likes, man. Nobody's here to scare anybody. It's just positive aura. I love doing that. I tell people I wear the shiesty on purpose more because of my ears when it's cold, but just to see feedback. Like, yo, people truly are the wildest group of folks I ever met in my life, man. Like the concern for somebody else's outfit, what they look like, yo, I get my nostril game. I look like Fauci too, because middle, I don't know. Yeah, one day, Dom, I promise you, it's gonna have sooner than later. I didn't even know you wanted to be, you know what I mean? But everybody that does, I usually give it to them, you know what I mean? Yo, Nene, thank you, mommy. Black T, it is what it is, right, Black? But yeah, let's start talking, man. Like I said, there's a lot going on in the earth. New York City, man. I told you they released a lot of inmates and it perpetuated the crime in New York real quick. And I don't like what California did when they raised it from like it was like 1,000 to like whatever. They changed the amount where you could go to a store and rob enough stuff as long as it doesn't amount to a certain amount. It's not even considered a like they slap you on your hand and let you go, man. Yo, they glaze. Like I hate using a word, but they glazing is crazy. Oh, holy. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, baby. Different colors mean like I don't get it, man. I don't understand, nigga. I'm married, wife. I say I'm straight, whatever, man. There's no conversing with these fools anymore. But yeah, man, Hornets are doing their thing. It's like I say, I feel like the NBA is rigged. Why, I say? Because it's funny that, like I say, they gonna suspend Lamelo. Of course, it's gonna be during a crucial game versus Orlando. They need him, and mind you, this is to get into the playoffs. That's why the Hornets are, But yo, to get to that point, yo, January they had an amazing month. They won so many games. They're beating records right now. I keep forgetting the dude's name, number seven. It starts with a K, but it's like Kanipu. My man Kanipu leads the NBA in 3 points, and he's a rookie. And underneath him is Ball, and then you have other great players. But basketball to me is an amazing sport. I like that. You know what I mean? We got entertainment industries that give people that train hard an opportunity to show off their talent on a bigger stage. You know what I mean? So it's a beautiful thing. And they change so many families get changed. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. And yo, Nene, am I bugging? Somebody told me that Monique, remember OG Monique? Monique, she's a comic. She's a little heavy, you know what I mean, but loud. I heard her son is 03. I don't know. Long story short, he was involved with the that robbery with the Detroit All-Star JR, but I didn't know Monique was tied in. No wonder her mouth is wild like that, man. Yup. A lot of folk are like, yo, we not getting paid. They doing this. Let me tell you, Stephon Marbury set the trend to go to China and make bank, and he's still there because he has partnerships, interest. He has a percentage in a basketball team, and he bought a lot of basketball. This is like 20 years ago, almost like Stephon was with the Knicks, and he was on free agency, and nobody picked him up. We're talking about Stephon Marbury, 20 something, 26. Back then they thought by 27 you were done, right? LeBron is proven wrong. As long as you take care of your temple, you pretty much Gucci. You know what I mean? And if you have the bacon. But what do you think about wrestling? Wrestling is amazing to me. I always want to tell people that we all knew that it was like fake, meaning like they knew who was gonna win, but the body slams and all the moves, them shits hurt, man. You know what I mean? But shout out to wrestling, man. That's a great segue too, man. For sure, Darius. Glad you're doing better. Thank you, Black. Never know who knows who. That's a factory. That is bugged out. You know what I mean? That whole totem, that whole, you know what I'm saying? Starberry got a statue in China. Yes, he does, cool. And yo, remember, Starberry, this is how foolish the world is. Everybody laughed at that man when he made his sneakers 1999. And he was just saying, I live in China. I know how these are made. I'm cutting the line. So why am I gonna have you kids pay? I know you these are kids. Why am I gonna charge 120 at the time was like the staple for like I think Jordans, you know what I mean? But Starberry came out with a sneaker. Yes, it was very platiki and weird, but I remember a lot of folk bought Starberries just to ball in. Like I'm just gonna mess these joints up, man. They $20, right? Hello, uncle. What's going on, Sahin? Yallah, salam alaikum, kazo. I wrestled on varsity for 2 years and I'm in seventh grade. Yo, Dom, shout out to you, man. You probably a big dude, man. And damn near everybody got a shoe deal, regardless if you nasty or not. And some of these sneakers are so irate, man. Shout out to Anthony Edwards. Shout out to I like the Bulls, the more Rick and Morty's this edition. There's certain people I do like, KD's, Kobe Bryant's. Remember when Kobe Bryant niggas is like, and then because of Jordan and shit, and then as soon as he like, I think he retired or something, everybody was like, oh, the Kobe's are lit and they good basketball sneakers. So if you look at the percentage, about most of the league wears Kobe's. I don't know which number, but yeah, they like the Kobe's, man. What up, Noodle? Shout out to you, Noodle. Shout out 110s, man. How you doing, Noodle? Men get out, no hate. That's a fact. Thank you, Dom. Oh, he could say go Trump. I thought he's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, sports. Look, sports is viable, I think, to like your early growth. You know what I mean? Like in order to um and even if I take it to the minute level, just join track. Track, you don't have to learn to play. It's not physical. All you doing is running, man. But I promise you, I was on track. I did football. I was like I said, off the court. I did basketball. I couldn't make the team because I was short and I didn't have a left. Basketball was fundamental. Like you have to have a left and a right. But shout out to basketball, man. But we did have an intramural team, and I busted ass. We got first place and second place. I still got the trophy. So shout out to intramurals. If you don't know, it's just all the kids that didn't make the team. They let them make their own little teams and go play basketball. It was a great tournament. What up, Frank? How you doing, Bob? Yeah, the coke definitely kicked in, pa. Yep, you ain't lying. Damn, Noodle, I hate not having smoke, man. Oh, but you took it. Yo, shout out to Noodle. Nene, can we touch on that? That's a great segue. My man said, yo, I don't got bread, but instead of worrying about it, and let me get the time off, right? Let my lungs get right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the coke kicked in. Niggas think they funny, man. Thoughts about gold prospecting, man. I think gold fundamentally is a great metal, is a great element. You know what I'm saying? I do think sometimes America or the world puts they say it's like they say this is rare, this that like just to bring up the money value. But gold has always held its weight. You know what I mean? And I think gold is important. If you don't know, even when we use it to go, satellites in space, those carpets of just like the sheet of just gold, that's real gold, man. So gold is an element that could withstand a lot of stuff, man. Let me hear Black. Don't worry, Don. Just enjoy the live. I'm gonna let trolls get their 50 seconds of attention they receive in their child. Yo, what up, Black? Yo, good looking, everybody, for the thumbs up, man. We going there, man. We headed there. About to hit 25 minutes, and we already got almost 10. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, that's a fact, Lewis. I'll take that, Beasley. What's going on, Lewis? Diamonds. That's exactly noodles where I wanted to go, man. That is crazy, right, Nene? I know Nene knows, man. Diamonds are definitely artificially inflated, man. How many times it burns when somebody you buy a piece, right? And you get it flooded out. Mind you, I always tell people 14 carat and up. Don't go 10 carat and under, man, because it don't hold its weight, right? You get the 14 carats. I wish I could get in the 20s, 24 crack carats. Remember when I was younger, I used to hear 24 carats a lot, man. And I used to always hear like Arabic jewelry was like Indian or whatever. Have a great day. Yo, Allison, thank you. I appreciate you. Nah, Puerto Rican, Alex, but thank you for asking, man. Shout out to the Mexicanos, tu sabe. 24 karat gold, yes. So gold does hold its weight, man. It holds its own. But yeah, I seen a lot of folk. The piece is icy, and because the piece wasn't too heavy, the gold weight, niggas was like, yeah, this ain't worth that much, man. And you're like, damn, all those diamonds is like, yeah, man, they just pluck them out and then put them somewhere. I don't know. And then a lot of these diamonds are what's that grown what's that the grown diamonds with the machine? I forgot the name, whatever. But Johnny Dang, I heard be using them joints, and rappers be buying, thinking it's a real diamond from the earth, and they got a fucking lab made diamond. I think it's lab made, right? People are spending lots of money on these manufactured. Yes. See, then all I had, yo, co-host hit it early, man. That's exactly what it is. Manufactured diamonds that are not from the earth. And these fools are buying them like they real diamonds, man. And first of all, they ruining watches by flooding their watch up. Yo, keep a watch the way it is, especially if you're buying it and it's expensive. Lab made diamonds. Thank you, Noodle. Moistenites. Remember Moistenites started it? What was the other one? Moistenites and quartz, zirconiums. Remember they used to be like, yo, and niggas used to be like, yo, that's something zirconian. I'm like, nah, nigga, this is, I used to get my shits from Macy's. You know what I mean? Shout out to Macy's, man. Johnny Dang was running Texas, but got busted for fake crap. Thank you, Nene. Thank you, Nene. That's a great segue, man. Imagine this: we putting your foot, we giving you promotion, publicity by allowing rappers to, buy your pieces just to find out that you were low ball, like highballing them, making them pay so much money, and you was giving them fake diamonds. Yo, and just imagine back then if you just you don't have no self, you know what I mean? You just running these streets and it looks shiny, right? Yeah, that's all it is. It's shiny. That's like glass. You bought glass, homie. Cubic zirconian. Thank you, Black. I appreciate you. It's crazy how when you bust down a Rolex, it loses its value. Cool breeze. That's exactly what it is. When you bust down jewelry, it ruins the authenticity, or just because a lot of folk just want it plain, right? Not plain. Okay, plain meaning like the original status, right? Some of these folk are buying. They call them Frankenstein watches, where the watch is a Rolex, but it got a bezel thing, or the band is from another watch. It's like, yo, shout out to Vlad TV. He said he bought a watch, bought it to his watch dude, and the dude was like, "Nigga, this is a Frankenstein. All the pieces." So he said he already bought 15 grand. He had to pay another 5 grand to get all the other original joints back in it. It's bugged out, man. Gold prospect. That's a fact, man. Look, I do I do tell you, if your grandmom's, passes and leaves you, hold the gold. Don't go run it and sell it. Hold the little gold. Gold is gonna, remember they were doing that shit, cash for gold, and it was on every channel back in the days. They were doing that on purpose, man. They were taking all and they were just doing, people don't like really know that like your little earrings, all they're gonna do is melt it down into bars. Like they're not gonna use that earring again. They just melt it down. That's why I like pawn shops, because sometimes you go in a pawn shop and you see a piece from like the 80s and shit. The rap and shit, the Gucci links or whatever, or the rope chain, and you're like, damn, nigga, that shit is dope, man. Shout out to old school. They knew how to make jewelry back then, man. Don't come in the live trying to tell content creators how to talk. Thank you, Black. I appreciate you. Yeah, real over everything, man. I don't trust buying jewelry. That's another thing. You can't even trust it. You could go into Zales All anything with a fancy, nice, da, 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 and of course it's blinging because they have the right lighting. Remember, lighting is important, man. Lighting could really make you think that that diamond is real just because of the way it's glittering. A lot of us don't know anything about the jewelry industry. We don't know to you rock it, you scrape it on some joint, and then you add a liquid, and it lets you know what type of carat it is. You heard what's going on, Juan? Every kiss became, remember that? Every kiss, yeah, right, nigga. And then, yo, the Valentine's Day caught a lot of folk, birthdays, Christmases. So there's a lot of, jewelry out there, fake, that people really spent some real money on, man. And it's just sad. It's sad, man. You are the most Cuban Jew I've ever seen. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. After my jeweler from New Jersey died, I've been done with it. Oh, Shorty had a jeweler. You probably got some nice pieces. I bet money. Remember, that's what we used to call them. They were like pieces, right? Like, and you would get a chain and then just get different lengths for them. So yeah, shout out to jewelry. I think jewelry. Look, don't also get it twisted. There's something about metals, right? So they found out that, copper and gold, when you use them, I don't know, something about your blood. Somebody looked that up, that it's actually good for your body, like gold and copper. I think copper, because of, we have electricity going through us. So there's something about it, like the metal, you know what I mean? That's why they got that for old folk, they got that ring, right? It's like a certain metal that you put on, and I always say it starts with your hands. Like, when you get older, your hands start like doing one of these when you sleeping. So I always make sure my hands, my blood, everything is like like a vampire. Oh, shout out to you, Nene. No memories, right? You just get rid of it all. And it says a lot about that about you, right? Like, some folk hold materials to God. It's like, no, man. We were the generation that we used to hear this line often. Yo, I take my shirt off my back for you. You know what I'm saying? Like we just people were like that, man. You would literally take your shirt off your back for somebody, man. And uh the later generations below us, they just started getting into materials a little too much. Like, I literally seen a video where these kids are going to school wearing fucking whatever Balenciaga with the Prada shades, and I'm like, yo, this kid is only 14. Why does he look like he got $16,000 worth of? And it's like, yo, whew. The only legit jewelry I like, gold medallion, hatchet, man. Thank you, gold. I appreciate that. I sold all of it after. Yup, yup. Happy birthday, Nick Guard. Thank you, Alex. Happy birthday, happy birthday. What up, Nick? You are the Cuban. Thank you. After, yup. Sure, they had a. Hold on. Let's see what black. I got to peek, get a piece. Fuck with tough nowadays. I can't stand jewelry for real, for real. Yeah. Said hi. What's going on, Isaiah? How you doing, pa? I'm 5'5". What should I wrestle at next year? But I will grow this year. Wrestle at 120. 120 seems like a good weight, Dom. I don't know too much of it, you know what I mean, Dom? So I don't want to lead you down the road. But I do know, when it comes to a lot of sports, this is why I tell people, be quiet. There's a thing called weight class. So Dom is telling me 120, and he's worried because he doesn't want to get into a weight just because he's 120. They could be somebody 120 or muscle, 120 or, you know what I mean? So it's different. That's why boxing has a certain class. You know what I mean? Because, Mike Tyson would have, knocked Escadala Hoya's head off of his shoulders if they had lined that up. So be careful when you out there in the bar and you see, yeah, I got this. And look at this tall nigga. We used to have sovereigns over here. It was like gold coins with the queen's face on it. Shout out to you, Noodle. People turned them into rings. They're super valuable. That's fire. I love stuff like that. Hell, I be paying 3,000 for a kid to flex and scoop the fuck. Happy birthday, Nick. Happy birthday once again. Yeah, man. Shit, B, they better stick with the mall. Yeah, that's a fact. But then to be honest, it is wild though. Like, I could just imagine the how much that generates as a, because as a parent, you just want your kid. And look, in my day, remember, in my day, all there was maybe Guess, Tommy Hill Polo, and Iceberg was making its way, Coogee sweaters, Averex leathers, North Face. So there was certain brands that were kind of pricey. So when you see a little kid with it, you're like, damn, your parents caught that? That's fire, man. Was it your birthday or something? But what I'm saying is like the overdoing it. Like they had a culture where they would have a Supreme shirt that said Gucci for 5,000. Like, wow, I don't know, man. If you could do it, you could do it, man. But all I'm saying is, obviously, those years passed. So what? These kids just got all these Supreme clothes, and it holds no value unless it's like Chrome Hearts. I heard Chrome Heart be hitting. You could sell a Chrome Heart shirt with a coffee stain on it. Some nigga to be like, yo, 3 racks, nigga, give me that. Get a job, nigga. Yeah, Owen, get a job early. You heard? Hey Zay, good to see you. What's going on? How you doing, Fire? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. I smell coming. You ready? If you could go back to the past, where would you go? Um, there's only so far dark skinned folks could go. So I'ma say I go back to the 70s, 80s. I just keep it like that. Any further back, I'm a slave. You heard? Any further back Zay Dollar goes, I'm fucking a peasant again, nigga. I made sure my kids have fire sneakers and nice clothes. Every damn thing is going to be designed, especially drawers. Oh, I see what you're saying, Nene. Yes. So basically, yes, that's what I mean. Your kids still look good. You still, but we're not doing down to the socks. We ain't doing down to the draw skis, right? But yeah, man, we definitely thank you, Black. I appreciate you. I couldn't hold it. Nah, yeah, yo, I got you, Pop. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. What's up, Fire? Once again, we going back to the 20s and running shit. Yeah, William. Yeah, nigga. We going back and with the brainium we got, yo, son. In fact, let's make sure it's after 20. When was the Great Depression? Nigga not eating sneakers, man. Yo, random. Do you know in the Great Depression, because a lot of shoes were made out of cow leather, they used to boil, take the laces off and boil shoes and eat them? Think about that. That happened in this country, in this planet. And I feel like if it wasn't for World War II, gosh dang it, we're with yo, people, if you don't know, do your due diligence. Yo, stockbrokers and all those stock guys were jumping out of their buildings. 1929, I believe, man. What you said regarding your children's clothes. Oh, fire. We were just saying, like, I think nowadays or a couple of years back, they used to make their kids dress a little bit, Balenciaga, Prada, Gucci, Louis. And it's like, yeah, once in a while it's cool. I'm not mad at that. But like it started becoming like a runway. No, you're going to school, man. Learn. Because if you're so worried about what you're wearing, you're not going to worry about what's happening, man. But yeah, man, I think they got too much into their clothing. Don't forget to like, comment. Thank you, Darius. Warriors, Chef Curry. That's what's up, Mac. Thank you. Yeah, and then they said it. Yo, co-host, man. I'm always gonna say that. She knows. That's why I need a feminine uh thought process, right? Or the way you guys see things, because I could only see it how Zay sees it, and it's always good to have different perspectives. I'm not gonna ever stomp on your perspective or your opinion. I'm gonna actually learn from it and be like, oh shit, I should have thought it like that. You know what I mean? Zay Dollar is really like a hot nigga. You know what I mean? I'm just a funny, humble, down to earth, love creatures. You know what I'm saying? And I just want everybody to be loved. You know what I mean? Or love. But thank you, Darius. Ooh, shorty no. Yup. They wildin' though. They are though. Like to put these parents in certain positions. And then, in Brooklyn, Macy's was a good store to go to. They closing Macy's down, which leaves, you know what I mean? And if you don't have a credit card, you can't really online it. And yo, you see what they doing random with online because of the tariffs and gas? I heard FedEx, all the mail packaging delivery services are charging you an extra gas fee. Imagine that. So your package was like $80 already. You paid all the thing with the tax and everything. Then they're gonna come to your doorstep and be like, yo, in order for me to hand this over, you gotta pay this remainder $22. You can hold this out and give me my package and hold that elbow real quick. Let me stop. Yo, Black. I don't know if you know, but I got them on right now. No disrespect. They're called Ithaca and PTSDs. Them drawers are like 40, $30 for one drawer, nigga. Like you look, yo, remember back in the days you would get the package and they have like a bunch of drawers, different colors, and you're like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna take these little polos or Nauticas or whatever, right? Now it's just one underwear in a piece of plastic, PTSD or whatever the brand is, and Ithaca. I got a pair of Ithacas right now. You know what I mean? No disrespect, but these shits are fire, my nigga. This shit is like a lion and shit. No disrespect, y'all, but look, it's like a lion, big. It's like a line PSD. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Dom. Uncle trying. Uncle's trying. What Z? Amazon better not do that. Yes, Nene, if you could look that up or Jers, anybody? What up, Jers? Do you wait for the book? What's going on, Jers? No, I don't. No, I don't. My man just found out about shipping and handling. Ain't no way. No, DC. I swear to God, it's like a new charge they trying to add because of the crisis of what's going on with gas and tariffs. PSD, thank you, thank you. Take the L and take this elbow is crazy. What up, Dom? Dom know. Dom is a wrestler, so he know. Yo, thank you. Hold that. Thank you. Ring bell. B, when my kids were young, Fruit of the Looms was the only. Yeah, remember Fruit of the Looms? Yo, shout out to Tidy White. Shout out to my pops, man. Remember when pops? I don't know if it was just my crib, but my pops used to be. He was a lawyer, so he would get home from doing the lawyer thing, tired, put the briefcase down, put the suit back, take his shirt to the dry cleaners, and then he's just in the crib with his water and underwears like this, old school nigga style. I'm like, pops, man. But like, yo, there's certain memories that I wish I could go back to, meaning like just those little moments of just pops with because we all gonna get older and die, right? And you don't want your parents to go, man. It's one of the hardest things you could do is burying your parents. But I'd rather you do that than your parents burying you. You know what I mean? Yup, fire. Fruit of the Looms lasted for real, for real. Like I said, I appreciate everybody. We got the thumbs up moving. Everything is going, at least if I get 20 today, I'm happy as hell. But thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, man, underwears and and pops used to have like holes and like they used to run their clothes. Like that's another thing I took from my parents was like you better run them socks until the shit get a hole in the thumb sole. Run them underwears until you get a hole by the nut sack. You know what I'm saying? Like use your clothes until they done. You know what I mean? A lot of us just have, you open your drawer, you got 700 socks, 800 underwears. It's like, yo, what's the plants looking like? What's going on? Y'all saw that bird? This one died cold heartedly. It's hard to keep the flowery ones going, but I still got that one. These are going good. We still got Goober, and I love the white one still going good. This one is like, but they told me the flowers die and then they bloom again. You know what I mean? So, and then Satsuma still looking good, and then this one on the sideline. And these are all the seeds that these birds out their mouth, man. It's like they got a hole in their beak. But shout out the birds, man. I don't know, I just like feeding and helping out. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everybody? Not surprised at all. Everything is money play now. Speaking on, yep, parcel companies. I'll be damned if I'm spending that much on the. Yes, Polo saying, here I come early. Yo, can we talk about Polo Club? Polo Assassin is not the polo, but it's the same fucking horse back, nigga. Yeah. Let's just say they racing in the same race, right? Dom, you saw my feet skis, nigga. Greetings from Russia. What up, Skill? How you doing? Thank you, Skill, for rocking with me. I appreciate you. And I do know Da means yes. But what up, Dom? I mean, what up, Skill? Word, man, I'm messing up. What up, Juan? What you say, Juan? PSD. Okay, I'm catching up. I'll catch up. Hello from Scotland. What's going on, Psych? What's going on, Voyager? I'm just gonna be like Voyager and Skill. Thank you for rocking with me, man. Russia and Scotland, man. That's amazing. I had some Sweden, Australia, New Zealand, Detroit, Philly, Houston, New Mexico, New York. They just got that nickname. That's a fact, man. What's good? I'll be back in the States here soon, just visiting my baby mom. Oh, that's what's up, Skill. Shout out to you and your baby moms. I hope everybody good. That's a long ride though, man. But yeah, man. Let me know when you back in the States. I do these from either 9 to 10, 11, or 10 to 11, you know? I try to be on as much as I can, you know? Saturday, Sundays, I'm starting to be with the kids more, and so I just don't. I want to just maintain, you know. I still upload shorts, and you know, I get busy. How you feel about Mello taking out Bam? Look, I love Mello to death. I think it was kind of foul, but I don't look. I don't know the circumstances. It did look like it was intentional, right? But it is what it is, man. He got fined. He's getting suspended, and he got fined for cursing. So Mello just needs what they call that, the training person that helps you with to make you better in public. Yeah, I know a lot of Muslims, man. Back in New York City, man, I knew a lot of yallos, salam alaikums, alaikum salam. Such a great game, Jeff. Jeff, what a great game. Overtime, and then 8 seconds left. Usually, when you see 8 seconds, you're like, the game is over, man. That's it. It's done. Nope. Woo! And then Melo fell and was like kind of celebrating with there's 4 seconds left. So they come through. Bridges barely touches the ball. Click. OMG. What a great game. No, no, no. And that's funny because they got an anime meal in McDonald's. But no, I check it out. Black. Is it fire? I'm gonna check it out anyway, man. I got you. I got you. I'll take pictures, let you know that good for your body. Great shit. Good for your body. Thank you, Skill. I love Muslims. You guys made me do fasting. Fasting is amazing if you don't know. And I kind of do it subconsciously to myself. So I try to do breakfast and just dinner and then nothing in between. But fasting is amazing because of the impurities we're putting in our body. Yes, we all know now this food is killing us. So if you could take a good, I think they do it for a month, just every day they drink water at a certain time. They do eat. I think it's like at 5 in the morning, but for the rest of the day, they're just cleansing their body, getting rid of all these impurities. Yeah, and it's a great way to lose weight. You don't need no Ozempic. It's a great way to avoid diabetes. It's amazing, man. They found out a little what's that? Like a little gem, you know, a little secret to the very end. That block. Yes, Jeff. That shit was crazy. Thank you, Nene. Subscribe and hit that like button. I appreciate look 16, y'all. Yo, thank you, everybody. One love to everybody. I appreciate you guys. No black. It is scary, but it's funny. Yo, Skill, Nene. I know Nene knows this. Um, no, 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 but Nene, you do know that like there's been people that like let's say they crashed into airplane or whatever surviving. All you need, as long as you got water, you can your body can survive. You can't survive without water. 3 days, I heard. So you could survive eating, da 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 da, and then you don't have food as long as you got that water, man. But yeah, Nene, there's something about that. Just water. Yo, all my IDB friends at a certain month, they would go, yo, we fasting. I'm like, say hola, salaam alaikum, cuzzo. He's like, yeah, cuz I'm fasting, man. My family's been doing it. So, you know, it's just in the Muslim, you know, culture. So I'm like, what is this? He's like, yo, every day we can't even drink water sometimes, you know. Some take it like that. But he's like, yo, all it is water. We eat a certain meal at a certain time. And then for the whole day, we just thugging it out. And then we do it again, thug it out. But yeah, you take everybody understand too, man. If you haven't done fasting, take it slow, do it moderately first, and then you know you work up to the bigger. But it's a beautiful thing getting rid of the impurities in your body. Yes, fire. That's the reason. Duh, Zay. Good looking, fire. Thank you, thank you. In Honduras. This is why you're my yo. The fact, like you know things, and then you know, like it's fire, man. Remember that guy used to think that like you was googling, and I'm like, no, shorty, no, man, stop it, stop the capping, man. But good looking, Nene. And you write fire, you know what I mean? And that is funny when they say the moon does a lot to our oceans and bodies of waters, right? So, when that full moon comes out, it's right that people go, yeah, you turn into a werewolf because it is affecting us somehow, it's bugged out, man. A lot of stuff, like they don't want to tell us how a lot of planets, a lot of like, that's where the zodiac and just so much, just the alignment of certain things can affect us. So it's a beautiful thing, man. But shout out to Left Eye. Rest in peace, Left Eye. You was a wild mama. It's sad, man. It's sad that we're living in an age that where we're burying a lot of good people, man. And it is true, the good die young, and God likes to take the good. And I feel like he's taking the good because I don't think that like Prince and Michael Jackson could live in a world like this, right? I think they will be so sad, right? I don't know. Not saying that I wanted them dead, because 50 years old, we could have had Michael for another 30 years. Bring Mike back, man. That's one death that really affected me. My mom's cried a little bit. Like that was a wild one when Michael Jackson died. And then you were pulling for him. They were like, yo, he might, you know how they do, you know what I mean? Yeah, Wale, uh War I thought I was. I better know stuff. Yeah, that's his name. Yes. Season like fried chicken is crazy. Salute, ma. And yo, I dig the fact that like we're almost in the same boat with life sometimes when it comes to like I can't trump or try to compete with your accomplishments. So shout out to you, man. But like just life, right? Like just, raising kid. I don't know, just certain elements, you know what I mean? Like old school music and just the things we used to do. So it's cool when you could relate to Black, to you, to, Christy, Fire, Amy, like just so many people that we relate so much, and it's pretty cool. I'm just gonna say that. But that just goes to show that like in our day we truly admired or wanted to be smart. Like it was something cool to hold conversations with adults. That was a cool thing to us. You know what I mean? But work on your craft, everybody. That's a huge message. If I could show is just work on a craft, have other variants in place just in case, because there's always a just in case. But make sure your apprenticeship to mastering certain trade or craft is just you're that ish in that area. Let's get the 30 up. Let's get the 30 up, man. Come on, everybody. You know how we do on this side, man. Yes. 90s, 80s music, even movies, man. I remember I put Little Man on the Goonies, Gremlins, um, Dirty Dancing, Ghost, um, my sister loved Resident Evil 1 for some reason. All those little girly movies, the one with the twin with that actress. There was so many outsiders, so many great movies that and then we had cool, scary people too. We didn't have a guy scream mask stabbing you, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's scarier, you know what I mean? We had somebody that could get into your dreams. We had Jason, who every time you was smashing, he wanted to ruin that smashing session. That nigga was brutal, right? You was like, yeah, girl, we going downtown. Yeah, let me take my joint off. Damn, Jason, can I lose my virginity, nigga? Jason like this. Nigga, please. This is my first. Jason always caught niggas when they was smashing, man. Love it, but brutal when I wake up. Thanks for being honest, Skill. It probably is, right? Like your body, your energy source, you do need these elements, Stormy. Pizza gives me heartburn. Yeah, it does too. Yo, wild that you say that because lately a lot of foods I used to just eat regularly is just starting to give the old man heartburn, man. Pizza, my favorite meal and straight deal breaker. Five fibers. Yeah, nowadays people are sacred to communicate, scared to communicate. I got you, skill. Hit the like. Thank you, Nene. Yup. Sup, Unc? What's going on, King? Black, that's funny. Hold on, wait. Okay, might sound petty, but I wanted to convert, but you can't eat park low key. Yeah, breaker, cause I'm a ninja turtle when it comes to pizza. Pizza gives me my heartburn. Yup. That's where that came into. Sorry, I gotta. Yup. Shout out to Stormy. If I had a time machine, I'll absolutely go back to the 90s. Yes, that's what I meant. People are like, where would you go? 80s and 90s, man. There was it was a certain feel. Money was being made, meaning like you could go out there and make it. Uh TV and movies were crazy, right? Terminators and all these cool fucking yeah, every time I eat fast food or greasy now, yes, greasy is another one. When I eat penne, oh man, my shit starts. I don't know what happened, right? A lot of folk got stomach problems now, right? It's the food. It's the food, yeah. It's not you. Okay, I'll be back and you're still live. Gotta go see grandparents. Okay, yo, Skill. Thank you for rocking with me, man. Have a great day. Stay up, and I'm glad you're doing the right thing, man. And I hope you and your baby moms is good. And yeah, man, have a great day, man. And drive safe. I know Russ should be wilding out there with the driving, man. Drive safe. I stopped eating fast food years ago. Shout out to Nene, man. I have my career. What I have been doing is taking wilderness survival courses to be able not only thrive no matter what happens. Yes, yeah, that's Tat. What up, Tat? How you doing, Tat? Yes. Too many outside agencies, man. Always trying to fuck with you, man. Always trying to let me just go off the grid. Stop bothering me, man. I don't bother you. Why you bothering me? Hi, Dad. What's going on, Nene? May I ask you to take off them glasses out of respect? Nah, man. I use them for the audio. What the hell? You want to see? Look, this is $8, man. Not high, not crazy. My eyeball, one eye, some shit like Fetty Wap. Nah, it's $8 regular nigga, man. But I use these for the audio, man. Not trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be cool, man. 80s, all Reagan, awful. That is true too. Reagan was a wild man. Remember when that happened? We were like, "Mommy, isn't Reagan in the shows? Like he was like in his TV show, and now he's You always thought it was somebody in politics that became president, and next thing you know, it was just this actor. Boom, here you go, Ronald Reagan. See, you got it. Yeah, Fanbow noticed the haircut. What up, Fanbow? Everybody, welcome Fanbow in the building. The shirt's fire. Thank you, Tough. I appreciate you, Tough. Thank you. It's a cool little combination, with the sneakers that are mismatched colors, and then I got this. You see the little teal. Whatever. I try. But I appreciate you, Tough. Hello, Air. What's going on, Frank? What's going on, Tough? Hi, everybody. Just want to say hi. Thank you for the thumbs up. We are really going to hit 20. Thank you. And if I stay on another half hour, maybe Nene is right and we hit the 30 ball. Thank you, everybody. I'm interested in making a purchase of some of your fluids. Damn, Frank. Can I put my song down below and you could rate it? Yes, Garrett. Put whatever song and then I'll listen to it. I got you, Garrett. Thank you for rocking with me, Garrett. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you, Tough. You're gonna appreciate this channel. You're gonna like my shorts, my little videos, everything around Zay. I hope it's like, I'm just a normal guy, man. I'm not trying to be better than you. Nobody is on this side. You know what I mean? I just want everybody to relate and be happy. But one love, hearts up for everybody, man. What up? What up, nephew Darius? What up, fam? Bro, nigga, give me that hug, bye. How you doing, fam? Thank you, Black. Always appreciate you, Black. Swing, bada, swing. Y'all like my little creature? Brooklyn. Supposed to be a train, but when your man's does it in the crib, it don't come out. When your man's does it in the crib, boy. This is real though. This one and this one are real deals. Holy feels. Hearts up, man. Good looking. It is. Thank you, Fire. It is, man. You know, like it's cool to see humans be humans, right? Or just be them. Like, I don't know. I'm me. I know it might be one of Zayd, and that's a good thing, but I'm quirky. I make mistakes. I fart. I do everything regular. You know what I mean? My teeth ain't white. Like these are real too. I didn't go get fucking take out real teeth to put fake joints on. Yo, I remember when you were older, you would do that. Like my grandfather, life happens. He fell and knocked some joints out. So he had, the joints. At night you would get scared. Like Grandpa, ¿qué es eso in the cup? Eso mi diente. Stop playing. But his teeth would be in the cup, cleaning it, and then in the morning. But these folks out here lost their mind. They are taking their good fucking teeth, sanding them down, and putting these fake fucking things on, and they look so fake. The gums look weird. You're perfectly imperfect, my brother. Thank you, Tat. That's amazing. I appreciate you, Tat. B Blind Flu is a nigga serial killer. That's a fact. Gonna line me up, right? I did 20 murders in where he lived. I did a live stream yesterday. I got 168 views, man. Fan bow. You see? And this is why we going like how other streamers got they network with each other. That's a perfect network. Cause remember that yo Nene, it's so funny. I go to Fan Bow's joint, Darius in there. We all in the building. Like it was like, yo, what up? But shout out to you, Fan Bow. I'm so proud of you, man. That shit means a lot. It really does, man. But thank you, Tat. You know, where the hell is my girl Christy? We miss you, Christy. Where you at, Christy? I just drank solid milk right out the toilet. Damn, Garrett. Yo, talk your talk though, Garrett. You know what I mean? There's people like you out there too, man. We gotta. What's that? What up, Lauren? How you doing? How you doing? And then they had to get Jeffrey up out of here early. Swing, bada, swing. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. Like I say, like I dig the way, things are coming together. And you guys are funny as hell. We have a great time. It makes, everything well worth it. You know what I'm saying? And Hashana in the building. So Christy got it. Please, Christy, what up? But what's up, Lauren? My other song, Garrett Smith. Let me see, Garrett. Oh, this is your song. You're just dropping your rhymes. You a wild one, Garrett. Thank you, Black. I appreciate you, man. What's going on, Ashana? I started streaming. I work on the docs. It has dope content there, but not too many people viewed. Yo, Tat, I'm gonna go on your joint, man. I know you sub to me, so yeah, Tat, I'm gonna see you, man. Hit me with a comment in one of my things so I could just, what I'm saying, go into you a little bit quicker. Get another tat. I'm gonna work on it because yo, I'm being honest. We're from the generation where our tats. You know what I'm saying? I got my son's name on my stomach. Laugh now, cry later on my back. Brooklyn because I used to take the train a lot. You know what I'm saying? And this was supposed to be that life death backwards shit. Came out horribly. That's whatever. This one was pretty cool. I like this little guy right here. And then I got everybody had the elbow joint, and then you know smoke myself to death, don't get smoked, whatever. But yeah, man, tats are amazing as long as you think about them. This lady, I saw this lady, she was like, I regret my tattoo on my calf. It was SpongeBob lifting weights. I'm like, duh. So be careful what you put on your body. It's forever. That's pretty tough. The one with your son. Yeah, man. It's on my stomach, man. I'm a little flabbergasted, but got his birthday. Justin, I got his birthday, you know what I'm saying? Everything, everything is copacetic on this joint, you know what I'm saying? But when you get tats a long time ago, you got to touch them up again. But yeah, 7805, my fucking, my other half. I love that man. Umbrella Corpse tats on your elbow. Yeah, yeah. What up, King? How you doing, King? Right now, he's going on 21, so he's 20, man. Yeah, man. Had him when I was 23, and I'm 44. Yeah, he's gonna be 21. Yep. Yeah, Tat, keeping it 1,000. I got you, Tat. Yo, let me tell you. Um, when it comes to tattoos, if it's not even in your realm, don't even force it, because you could like, as a human, you could, we like so many things. You know what I mean? I could have put the Goonies, or you know what I'm saying. Like, there's so much stuff. So just be careful what you put on you. I definitely know this arm is empty because It's for my parents, my moms and shit. It's my right, But yeah, man, just be careful what you put on yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Use the rear bumper of your car, not your skin. What up, Steve? Shout out to Steve, man. Garrett is typing weird things and then using the phrase, those are my lyrics. That is true. My tattoo on the neck, chest was done by a shaman from Brazil. That's fire, tat. Yeah, man, I got the Rolling Stones joint, you know what I'm saying? 2 sessions because he was scraping that red in me. I was like, yo, my man, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, man. He was like, all right, all right. What's going on, Jay? Salute to Jay, man. What up, Zippo? Not my mom's, but yeah. I'm a tattoo. Yep. The glasses are hard, bro. Thank you. These are the Meta Generation 2s. I utilize them for the audio, and I think they're good glasses. I'm eventually going to get the lenses that are clear, so I'm not darknesses everywhere. Ooh, Nene, I'm not even peeping the game. What up? Yeah, thumbs up. Yo, I need 6 more so I could get that 30 ball. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody just rocking with the kid. The timing is perfect, and we having a great conversation. Things are flowing, and I appreciate everybody. I truly do. You know what I mean? It's from me to you, yeah. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, man, you're gonna like this channel, man. There's a lot going on here. Like I said, we always tap in. We always make sure people feel good, and that's the whole message of my channel. Is like, yo, I went somewhere and I felt good for the day. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like some was belittling me. He let me talk. He let me say what's on my mind, and that's what life's about, man. You know. You'd be surprised because I'm older how much family sometimes tries to suppress you. How many times your parents try to suppress your greatness. So be careful who's around you and be and yo, thug it out, deal with it. And once you turn a certain age, get out of there and make sure you attend to what needs to be attended to. That's what's up, Jay. I appreciate everybody, man. And look, Dave Chappelle reference in the building. What up, Black T? Hold on. Yeah, man. Did a whole ceremony before I stayed with the yo. Oh, that's fire tat. Yo, I always wanted to let me just be honest. I fucked up my ankle bad. I had 5 milligram Percocets, got into perks, whatever. And then I read up. I eventually got out of it. You know what I mean? Like 2 summers later. But I'm clean. I'm good. I'm Gucci now. But long story short, I heard ayahuasca. If you did ayahuasca for 3 days, it got it out your system. So there's a lot of remedies that these um tribal shamans, they know so much good stuff. And I also heard that a lot of times you do mushrooms, it's good to have a shaman or somebody who's been through it around you just in case you have a bad trip or something. But shout out to shamans, man. I love natural nature, touching the earth, being in tuned with this planet, man. It is, Nene. That shit is straight heroin, man. I'm like, yo, I'm taking, remember, it's just it's a little white joint, 5 milligrams for my ankle. You know what I'm saying? I had it like it was like crutches, like a bad injury, right? No excuse, right? I noticed the doctor went from 120 to like 90 in like 2 weeks, a week. And I'm like, yo, why is, how strong are these? Nah, don't worry. It comes off for you good, After that month, I'm off for them, or 2 months, because I was doing what's that thing called? Something training, like somebody massages your whatever. And let me tell you, man, my man's he had Percocets. I was like, I felt like weird when I wasn't on it. But yeah, man, I looked up the shaman shit. But yeah, I looked up, I was like, yo, what is this Percocet? It was like opium. That shit is heroin, man. So these fucking pharmaceutical companies found out a way to sell dope to us, man. Like they was like in the streets, like they were doing the math. Yo, this dope dealer is making millions. Shout out to Rollo, Dog Food. Shout out to whatever. Whatever. Don't listen. Don't no shout out. Sorry, but yeah, man. People who selling dog food was making a killing. And dog food is not like crack, meaning like you look normal, you know what I mean? All you need is your dose. And a lot of folk needed their dose throughout the whole day. So, you know what I mean? It was a very you can make a lot of money, let's just say. But then they started adding the fent, and it like we know Zombieland, man. Over there in Kensington, man, it's a sad thing. And then they started adding fent, and now they're doing the horse tranquilizer, which is making motherfuckers scratch their skin off. Yo, I remember they had this thing called crocodile in Russia, and it was like gasoline. So when they would take it, they would get high, but it made them scratch they skin off. They like it's like almost like crystal meth or something. I don't know why these. It's like you trying to scratch it out of you. But it's bugged out, man. Be careful of the drugs out there, man. And nowadays they even stronger and wilder. So be careful. Even the weed, man. Them perkies, black, time bomb in action, you heard? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, Jay. But yo, I'm clean now. I'm happy. I'm glad that I'm on the better side. I'm going on almost 11 years of clean. So 44. Like I said, I started late, and it wasn't because I started. The doctor started me, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, I tell people 27, 28, I started doing cigarettes, and then 30s, I was smoking more weed. So, I would people forget like the 80s babies, we were really into sports and our body, our temple, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Trank eats the body from inside out. Zombie apocalypse in reverse, kind of. Yeah, fire. Blessings, brother. Keep going strong, my God. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Shauna. Let's just smoke weed, everybody. And yo, I'm gonna be honest, that was the groove, right? Because like I said, I did a project in college. It was for a speech where I did the pros and cons of marijuana. This is 2000, the year 2000. I'm in college doing this. And you find out a lot of positives, but there are negative effects. But I just feel like if we had scientists, do more like they're doing now, they're gonna find out that weed does help with people that have seizures, people that need to build appetite, AIDS, and cancer victims. So there's a lot of positive that marijuana does, and they finding out that marijuana is a supplement for Percocets. Like it deals with there's certain strands that help with pain. So shout out to the weed, man. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa. It's all good, Tat. Do your thing, do your thing. Nah, you good, Tat. Nah, you good, man. Like I say, it's always good to be you, joking or not. Just we are who we are. You know what I'm saying? But I could tell you an intelligent person. You know what I mean? Now I know it's sad. Like he's just bugging out. You know what I mean? Blessings, brother. Keep up. Okay, this new drug is eating people's flesh. Yo, Nene, segue. Yo, I never look. I never understood it until you see it in the streets. Meaning, like, you know, uh, we're not there every day, so we don't see it, but when you're driving by now and you see folks outside willing to live outside because they just want to get high, but they're scratching, yo, their leg looks like a skeleton. Yo, it looks like you can see their bone. Like that's how much they it's just a wild game, man. And I can't, yeah, we are. What up, side? You look like you finna steal somebody motor out their car early, Nathaniel. We'll be back. I have to back up my phone. That's what's up, Dom. We still here. We in the building. We got five more, y'all. Five more. Can I hit the 30 ball? Please, y'all. We right there. You people are slow. You good, Tat? We peeped. Are you LGBTWT? Free John Weasley, cuz. What's up, John? Stick to cannabis. That's a fact, Zachary. Good looking. What up, Zachary? How you been, man? I hope everybody doing good, man. Stay blessed. But yeah, Brandon, that's wild because let me tell you, back in the 80s, 90s, let me tell you, we were very colorful folk, man. Motherfuckers that wear remember the farmer suit? I used to love that farmer suit. Remember it was just the two joints and you could leave one off. Oh my god, man. Can we bring those back, man? They were so comfortable. Yeah, stick to cannabis. Good looking, black. I mean, even with cannabis, it's good to watch out. Nah, side, you know how it is. Yeah, you're right. it's always good to know what you're intaking, obviously, you know what I mean? And I hope people are doing their due diligence. But you can't call it nowadays, even when you're getting it from a dispensary. That's what's scaring me. Is like a dispensary was supposed to be like, look, I'm going here because I just want safe weed, right? I don't want chemicals or whatever. And even some dispensaries are getting caught out here, you know what I mean? Yup. Fire. Exactly. And that's why people don't understand why we used to have our dealer. Yo, that was my weed guy forever. You know what I'm saying? He always had yo, let me just say he always had good bud, man. He had Haze when it was Hazy was a good like weird brand, Haze. Then you had the sour diesels, you had the train wrecks, the government joint. There was this one John Harrow, some shit like Jack Harrow. Jack Harrow was crazy, man. Train wreck. Thank you, Nene. Yo, we three are wait. Yo, why my shit only say one person and I know I got 30 niggas in here. Yo, three more, y'all. Three more, three more. Anybody who's in here, can you throw me a thumbs up? Can you throw me a thumbs up? Three more. Yo, Nene, I ain't even know, man. Yo, that's a perfect thing about when you manifest and you want that energy and it does happen, man. Hit the like. Thank you, Nene. Damn, somebody took their shit back. Stop being jealousy. Sidewalk, you're not wrong. I have a plug. Some of these dispensaries are spraying crystals to make the weed look dank. That's crazy. Or to make it look like it's healthy, right? Like it's not. How many times you buy bud now and this shit just break up? Like what? This shit is dry as hell, man. You could trust your dealer back in the day is the impression. Yup, I have, but today dangerous things are being laced with too much, and that's a factory, man. Find a dealer who's willing not to kill you, man. And that stupid joke or whatever that saying is like about when a heroin nigga hits something and he dies, everybody wants it because it's like, yo, I want that shit that killed that nigga. It's like, damn, motherfucker, what the hell's going on here? You could trust, yup. Hell no disrespect to Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior. Yup. Sidewalk, don't go to jail. This is what I'm trying to tell these kids, man. They made jail look so cool, but there was guys like Fleece Johnson, the booty warrior, waiting for you. And he was waiting in jail, man. Buster Rap. Um, I used to be young, not giving a fuck. About to hit the 30 ball, give me the thumbs up. Nowadays, I got a thing inside my trunk, just in case you want to play and leave your body slump. And everybody acting too much gangster. And then we figure out that they too much wanksters and niggas get choked out so quick. Thank God I ain't blood. Now let me stop. What up, y'all? It's popping, everybody. You heard one. Let me get that thumbs up, one. We about to hit the 30 ball. Thank you, Jen. I try, Jen. I appreciate you, Jen. You know what I mean? Thank you for rocking with me. And if you could sub, like, do all that cool shit, I appreciate you guys. Yo, we got a lot of folk in the building. What up, Fire? What up, Sick? Thank you, everybody. I try, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody like knows how to do poetry or, you know, don't drop the soap, cause you gonna regret it. Don't drop the soap, cause you gonna regret it. You already know, Zay. What up, Warren? What's up, Warren? That's a fact, man. Don't drop. Yo, look. My wife told me yesterday that she was like very happy that we were actually telling people jail is not cool. Don't go to jail. You know what I mean? It's a bugged out situation. Even going through just the thumbprinting and just that whole waiting for the judge, it's a bad system. It's a bad cycle, and I hope people don't go into it or indoctrinate themselves into it. Because trust me, I feel like they set you up with probation, ACDs, certain things that in my day, you got an ACD. That meant you had to be good for 6 months. You can't call 6 months. What was going to happen? You could jaywalking, and now I violated that, and now I got to do the time. It's bugged out, man. That's what's up, Warren. Keep working, yo. I'm so happy that we got a lot of folk out there that got gigs, that got jobs, careers, that are just working on their craft and just getting to that paper. So salute to y'all, man. You already know, Zay. What up, Warren? Don't drop the dang so for real. Get your body snatched from the back. For real, don't drop the and so I wish I could do like a R&B. Don't drop the fucking soap. Yeah, yeah. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, 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 yeah. But yeah, man, people be taking life as a joke, man, and it's not funny, man. It really isn't. Salute to you, Black. You already know we on that. I missed that. What up, Tat? I hope you're doing good though, Tat, for real, man. Because the other day we were engaging and you were, blessing me with a lot of cool, religious topics or things. Just, I like people being themselves. You got MC. I try. I know when I was in my younger 20s, man, my boy Beezy used to produce. So I used to try, man. I used to do my thing. I miss going to the spot too, man. Everybody had a spot. Everybody had a joint. Yo, I remember my home my man's in he was dating a girl that her parents built like a pool hall in the like in the shed. So instead of us being outside in the streets and probably getting in trouble, we go pregame or play pool in this little room. It was cool, man. It was dope. You know what I mean? I know. They took all the chill spots away, and then all they left you guys was places that you got to pay all type of money for and have a horrible moment. You know what I mean? I love places that got the jukebox still, that you could go and then play your own music, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to jukeboxes. I had a chill spot, but it's different now. Yeah, man, they ruined. Yo, don't they ruin? Hold on. What did he say? I saw a guy on live telling crazy jail stories with 500 people in the chat, mainly kids, which isn't good. They love that BS until they get there. Isn't that funny, right? That a lot of folk like to gravitate towards the negative stuff, and I understand it seems exciting and young, and you're like, what is this, right? But don't be hard headed and be one of the ones that find out the hard way because trust me, it is not a good look, man. You know what I mean? And mind you, yo, jail, they could just call you, oh, you in your cell and your joint open. They come in, spread your cheeks. We think you got a blade or something. And you gotta like literally spread your cheek, go down, fart. Oh, I ain't going, man. You ain't doing that. Stop it. Stop. And let's not talk about Fleece Johnson and his peoples in there waiting for you. What's one word that describes my personality? I want to say either humble or comedic. I'm a funny guy, man. I always remembered memories of when I made people laugh. It was the energy I got from that was always positive. Like people laughing is a great energy. And then another thing is people got funny laughs. So I used to make, certain people laugh and you're like, you laughing off of the nigga laugh. You know what I mean? So shout out to laughter, man. Laughter brings a lot of good warmth, and you feel connected with people because laughter is a beautiful thing. That's why I think comedy is going to outlast so many gigs. If you want to find a job that ain't going nowhere, be a comedian, man. Be a comedian. Learn how to fight the stage fright and whatever, and then have comedy in you, man. Because man, ain't nothing like making a group of people laugh, man. Knowing that this world is just misery loves company, man. Yeah, man, we almost hitting that. Yo, please, y'all, hit me with 3 more likes, man. I'm gonna end this with the 30 ball. What's going on, Garrett? Facts. That's a fact. One, yeah. What's one word? Here we go. We used to pick up, travel around, smoking and blessed. Purple tape. Yo, shout out to the purple tape. Purple tape, if y'all don't know, that's Raekwon, the chef, and Ghostface. It was more Raekwon's joint, but Ghostface, you know what I mean? And they did this album and they called it the purple tape because it was purple, man. So shout out to Raekwon not knowing that he was gonna culturally change shit, just making the shit purple. Because every other tape was that like black, see-through gray shit, you know what I mean? 2 more likes, y'all. What up, man? What's going on here? I'm gonna turn it back for yeah. Shout out to the ball, man. We right there. 2 more like ethos in the building. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing up with. Wu Tang Clan ain't nothing up with. Yeah, man. Shame on a who tried to run game on a nigga who went whop pie with the trigger. Shame on a nigga who went to run game on a nigga. your ass. Hut one, hut three, hut. Old dirty bastard, live and uncut. Styles and yo. Wu Tang was Wu Tang was one of them groups that you wanted to know the words. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wu Tang, man. And remember when, if you don't know, Old Dirty Bastard Grammy night went on the stage and took the mic and was like, "Yo, Wu Tang should have won, man. We for the kids, man." And I didn't understand that till now. They really was dropping messages for the kids, man. They were trying to make people not go down the road they went down, you know? Jawan Howard, number five, old school Hornets. That's crazy. Shout out to Jawan Howard, man. Remember, he was on a team where it was Jawan Howard and Chris Webber. Remember Chris Webber? He did the timeout when they didn't have timeouts, and they were like, "Yo, you fucking asshole!" Cost them the whole game, the chip. Double tape edition with the second tape full of instrumentals. Shout out Black T. Yo, you know what's wild? I just saw that the other day. Somebody was like on Wallow. He was pulling out his like cassette. He had a cassette player and he was and I just saw the double tape joint. I was like, yo, I bought the single joint, but yeah, it had one just for instrumentals. Remember that? Like side A was side B always was instrumentals. Like they wanted everybody to bust a rhyme. Shout out to that, man. Word tech for that. Yep. Michigan Fab Five. Yo, God bless. Good looking, man. Yo, God bless. Anybody who ain't hit me with a thumbs up, I appreciate if you do it, man. We about to hit that 30 ball. And it makes me happy, man. Make me happy, y'all. You know what I mean? I love being happy. But thank you, everybody. But Michigan Fab Five, you was not lying, man. My man went like this. And the ref looking at him like, you don't got no more timeouts. He got a tech for that. Yup, one. ODB forever, man. They took that man, yo, and I'm chilling in the hood at the time, right? And you know how the hood, like the hood spread the stories quicker. So my man got a call and was like, "Yo, old dirty bastard." Cops ran up on the studio and he swallowed like all his baggies or something and it blew up. And I'm like, no fucking way, man. And this is when he got signed to Rockefeller. So you thinking, like things were only up for Old Dirty, man. And he had his way of doing music, and I loved it. Very unique, very different how he attacked his craft. But shout out to Old Dirty Bastard. And his son look exactly like him. Young Dirty Bastard. Yo, that nigga look exactly like him. Let's get it. Y'all making me so happy, man. I appreciate everybody today, man. But yeah, man, we talked about LaMelo Ball tripping Bam, busting his ass. That could be a career or a season ender. You know what I mean? They find him, Nene co-host let me know. They found him. 11-11, sorry, babe, love you. But yeah, man, it's a wild world we in. You seen that clip with Little Yachty cloning old school rap? Yes, nasty work. And yo, I don't like these younger generation cats always saying, "Oh, who you think is the GOAT?" Or they go, was the 80s or 90s music dope? Nah, man. Yo, them niggas, it's like, stop it. Stop the cap. Because let me tell you a secret. Back in the days, it was cool to be different. That's why nothing sounded the same. Wu-Tang, their sound, their engine, the beats, everything was different from Jay-Z to Nas to Eminem to Mobb Deep, MOP, Lost Boys, Capone Noriega, um, Fugees. Let's not forget the Fugees. Fuji la la, it's the only time to the bum 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 bee. Fuji la la, ooh la la la. Na 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 na. Yo, Fuji's that album, Lauren Hill album. These are we talking about gold, platinum tier, forever. If I'm on a beach or something, give me them albums. I'ma rock them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, 50 Cent, nasty. Yachty is trash. He is, man. Jadakiss, Fabulous, Lloyd Banks. Yeah, man. Even Ransom. Remember they had the DJ Clue had his little squad. Yeah, man. What's up, bro? Ethan. Let me get a thumbs up, Ethan. Let me hit that 30 ball. What up, everybody? I'm back again. What's going on, Ethan? Shout out to you, man. Thank you for coming back. Always remember you, man. And thanks for your time, your journey, man. Ooh, so we went from the Raptor. What made you look into the Corvette? Yeah, Juan. Yeah, Juanito. Yeah, Juan. Yeah, Juan. Yeah, Juan. Please hit that like button. I appreciate you, Nene. Yeah, Nene got a Corvette if you guys want to chat it up. But yeah, man, Corvettes are fire, man. Shout out to you though, Ethan. Thank you, everybody. 50 should stick to filming. It looks really fast. It does. 30 ball. Well done, chat. One love, y'all. Love y'all to death, man. We hit the game. We outside, we inside, we everywhere, man. Hey, 30 thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. There it is. Whoop. There it is. Come on now. Whoop. There it. Shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka. What up, y'all? How you been? I'm doing good, Ethan. Just bugging out. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about LaMelo Ball tripping, bam. You know, we always have our little conversations. Yeah, one. You know how I get, man. Thank you, Pa. Appreciate you. Nene on the Queen Nene. Thank you, Ma. Appreciate you. Word, man. 30 ball, 30 ball, 30, 30, 30 ball. Nigga, what up, Black? Yo, I appreciate everybody from my heart to y'all, man. We can't do this. I can't do this without y'all. This shit is just me talking to a phone. I'm always gonna say that, man. I want to be a street racer now. Ethan, I'm gonna just only say be careful, ba. Be careful, because that scene is very, it's a wild scene, man. You know, people actually race for pink slips, man. You know, there's a lot of money involved. But yeah, man, it's if you like speed, if you like, if you know how to drive, just be careful, man. But have a great one, man. Fire, you would be great. Animation characters, they honestly, your energy is lit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Fire. Salute everybody, man. That's what it is. It's a great day, you know what I mean? And I got everybody with me, man. You can't ask for more. I hate when people ask for more. It's like, yo, just be happy with the things you got, man. I'm a speed demon. Yeah, nene, got that very. Right now it's about 70. We're climbing up. I know New York City is hot as hell right now. But that must be exhilarating. I'm not gonna lie. I've done, Beamer fast but a vet, top down, even top up. And then the end. Word, man. Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? Thank you, Fire. It's finally started to warm up here in North Dakota. Oh, shout out to North Dakota. I forgot. Yeah. Always wanted to do the Dakotas, man. Yo, that's an accomplishment in itself. Like the 50th anniversary. So that's like, whenever you have additions like that, everybody, y'all know them shits become more. As long as you keep it up, it's like it becomes a investment. But shout out to the Vetties, man. Corvettes always had this stylish design, man. Every time you saw a Corvette back in the days, top off, red, right? Everybody got a red one. White looks beautiful. Black look beautiful. Ooh, 89 in Philly. Yeah, that East Coast is getting hit with that weather now, man. Good looking, Fire. Hey Zay, I fucks with you tough, bro, because a lot of these live streamers are weird as hell, and you can tell they don't enjoy. Yeah, you the only one that really be chilling. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, man. You nailed it, Black. You know what I mean? I'm just myself, man. I really am, Zay. I'm a funny dude. I'm down to earth. I know my shit stink, I'm back. What up, Dom? What's going on, Dom Ito? My mom thinks the new Corvettes look like Ferraris. That's a fact. These new designs make these cars look, crazy. And remember, we're coming from a time where these parts and pieces are just not as expensive. Yo, I saw a lot of weird stuff about Ferraris, how they have, or Lamborghinis, how they have like Honda lights or like, weird pieces from various car parts. But yeah, man, something about that Corvette, the way it just is stylish, low to the ground, the engine, the tires are heavy as hell. They look, you know what I mean? I always notice Corvette tires do look crazy, right? Like almost like racing tires. Salute, Black. Thank you, Bob. And it takes a lot for you to, say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an American muscle kind of guy. Yeah, Ethan. Shout out to you, bud. Hence the Raptor. I got it. I dig you. They do have Honda parts. Ooh, got him. Thank you, Fire. Yeah, it does hit different. And I do notice that going on other people's joints too, you know? And then, like I say, even the bigger people, like a lot of folks like to formulate their ideas via the same idea that's going around. Hence the reason why every video taps into the same nonsensical current events. Me, I'm just like, let's just random, let's just do it for flow, let's just go live. Isn't that what live was? You know, I remember one person was like, "Yo, let me see behind you because feels like you reading off of something." I'm like, "No, this is live. This is genuine me, man." So, when you don't have a take two, you get the best. You get genuine results. So I always was like, I'm gonna just go on and do my thing, man. And I like I say, I can't do it without y'all. So I'm not gonna knock that department either. A lot of these streamers be thinking they built and they them like I'm doing it. You know what I mean? It's like you doing it, yeah. And then they crying when they don't have, oh man, it's YouTube that's messing with my viewership now. Or TikTok, they're not paying me now. Oh yo, my shit about to die, man. Damn, y'all. Hold on, man. Ah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying. I'm trying. Yo, how genuine and live is this, nigga? Please. Yes, 2%. Ah, we in the building, y'all. If you don't know, I like an air mattress in the living room. So when I watch movies with my lady, when she comes home from a long days of work, she gets to relax, lay down, and be comfortable. I always love this picture behind me. I don't know why. It's like psychedelic meets my shirt. Yo, Ethan, push for that too, man. And start young, man. If you do get that Corvette, start with the Corvette. Start, and you're gonna build an audience. Everybody, look, they always say if you're consistent and you engage with your audience properly, you're gonna get there. You know what I mean? Thank you, Fire. Yes, Ethan, that's super. Yes, Toyotas be doing some ish. It's a nice flow. Yup, yup, yup. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, Fire. You said it, Nene. Yep. I usually watch crime stuff because most of these lives, people are begging, always asking for something. Ain't that a damn shame? You just paid your bills, you going through life, and you gonna hear your favorite YouTuber asking for help? No, man. You've been getting hundreds of thousands of dollars. Utilize it well, man. That's why I can't wait to hit that peak of I'm monetized because I'm gonna show y'all exactly what I'm gonna do. Get a laptop. I'm gonna formulate my shit a little bit better. And trust me, man. I'm just waiting. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, I appreciate everybody. I want to be famous. Go to a bunch of car meets. That's fun, Ethan. And yo, Ethan, even if you're not famous, man, I went to a car meet in. It's funny. We went to Venice Beach, and they happened to be a car meet. But California has a lot of car meets, a lot of old school cars, a lot of cool low riders. So shout out to California for that, man. My brother was telling me I should hop on, do the same thing, talk online, but I'm shy. I don't do well with trolls. Yo, Black, but that's why Zay Dollar's gonna be your mod, and I'm gonna get him out of there so you could just maintain you, man. Cause I know you got a good mind on you, yo. You know what I'm saying? And the shy part, you defeat it by doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, Nene, we in the building, and you gonna feel just like at home, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously your channel gonna be different than mine. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty about it, is everybody got a different brainium cranium. You know what I'm saying? So everybody gonna touch down differently. You know what I mean? But just like Ethan said, find something you could, indulge in and talk about. Make your shit random like me too, man. But I appreciate you, Black. You know what I mean? I want you to know, man, And I understand with the trolls, some of these dudes you just want to slap, go through the lens and but you know what I mean? Yeah, Dream Team, go. That's a fact, Fire. You do fine, B. That's a fact. We'll support you. We will. Yup. And I'll be a mod day one, man. And I'm telling you, Black, we could we could motivate this and we could manifest it. And yeah, man, maybe this Monday we start your joint. You know what I'm saying? So I do mines from 10 to 11. You do yours from whenever or earlier. You know, try to find a good a good timing because that does matter. Don't worry, I'll take pictures of all their names, and then at the end of the day, I'll be like, "Yo, it get like that though." And then you ring their doorbell, bing bing, and you looking straight, but then you gotta look down because it's a little. You're like, "Yo, who this nigga talking this shit, nigga?" Doom doom. Hi, what's up? Chuck your little get out of here, nigga. But yeah, man, I think you do a great job because you always chime in. You know what I mean? You got a great mind, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, I'm really gonna someday get my shit organized. Even I'm talking about soon, and hopefully, co-host with Nene or anybody. Cause I do feel like having different opinions and minds helps this. The fact that sometimes I say something, then I read one of your comments and I'm like, oh shit, it is like that. Or I should have thought it like that. You know what I mean? But it's a beautiful thing, man. And you already found a crew. So, you know what I'm saying? It will do good. You know what I'm saying? But just manifest it, Black. You know how that go, man. We got this. Then they be like this. Hello? Yeah, where? Okay. Joyride, yo, road trip, road trip with the belt like this. Hurrah! Road trip. But yeah, man, great conversation. We having a great one. I hit the 101 30. My shit goes up and down from 30 to 29. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. We still have a day. Tomorrow I'm gonna do laundry, but I'm gonna still be here for y'all. And yeah, man, Black, we see you. You know what I mean? Whenever you want to do yours, let me know. And I promise you, I'm a support you. Your mind if I run idea by you? Yeah, Black, talk to me, Black. I'm here for you, man. Hold on, everybody. Me and Black gonna have 2 more seconds. Thank you, Nene. Appreciate you, ma. Thank you, everybody. Darius, thank you, man. Ethan, I appreciate you. I've been in a Corvette and we did a launch control. What? Yo, you was like in a spaceship. Take care, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Black, talk to me, Black. I'm still here for you, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. I got you, man. Everybody, yo, and trust me, man, ain't nothing like feeling good. I don't know why streamers or people want to make you feel horrible, make you feel like you're dumb, make you feel like you got to join a course to be better. Nobody got to do any of that. You just got to just, not be afraid of this world and tune into what you do. Everybody has something they do, That's why when we make our own little village, we got a doctor, Corvette, right? We got everybody, everybody there for a reason. I'm still here. I want to get a gray Corvette. Gray sounds nasty. A smoke gray. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna be there for you, Ethan. Make some shorts. I promise you, man. Congrats, Nene. You smashed it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, okay, here we go. Thank you, Black. I like to do a platform, something like how Rap City was for unsigned artists to showcase their talents. That's fire. And trust me, you're not gonna have like Drewski does it too. Like you're not gonna have a problem finding folks, right? Because it's like unsigned. We're giving you a platform to show off your talent, and we'll figure out some type of networking or paperwork where like not that you get yeah, you get a percentage, man, because you putting them on, man. Hell no, Ethan. I see people do that though. But Black, man, I think you should do it, man. Cool Cribs, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we caught some tables, and my lady, this is her little offering. And I told you we painted the wall with the chalk thing. You see the different, and we just, we're a very happy group of people, man. I really found someone that I love. I didn't know what love really is, you know what I mean? But I found somebody that, I could share my heart with, you know what I'm saying? Look at the cool stuff she has. I love her energy, man. You know? It took time, but I found her, man. I found her. But ain't that cool, man? I should do a stream like this with the shit in the back. And every day we add something, Saturn Day or March, you know what I mean? She's look. Yeah, we definitely got your back, man. Thank you, Warren. I appreciate everybody, man. I don't know where I want to live, but a big city, Ethan. Wherever your money goes long, man, because nowadays you could really do remote, like let's say you are a YouTube streamer. I suggest you go somewhere. See, it's two things. You go to a big city because you want a network, right? That is a good thing. But if you want your money to go long, yeah, stay somewhere where your rent is not 28,000 a minute. But yeah, Ethan, I hope your dreams manifest. Yeah, Nene, sisters are nailing it. That's a fact. Hold on, what Nene said? You think I should? Oh, hold on, hold on. Thank you, Fire. Oh yeah, to her comment. Yup, yup. Y'all crib got the modern day hippie swag to it. I love it. That's a fact. It's like, and then I love space. Oh, my Christmas tree. Rest in peace. I miss you. We always got flowers. Now they dying, you know what I mean? Got a nice couple of roses. She loves her joints. Got that's our little couch. Got the shiesty right there, and that's it, man. And then, paintings. Remember, everything is energy. Whoever you bring into your house, we the only people that came in here is just her daughter and the kids. So really, I try to make sure that this is really just us, and the energy has been beautiful so far. Knocking on wood. And y'all gonna see me with her for a while, man, cause I ain't gonna go nowhere. Maybe I could give you a ride in my Corvette when I get it. Ethan, I'm with it, man. I'm a Cali side. And like I said, man, I appreciate everybody sending, or saying that they willing to just, chill with me, that makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Ethan just wants to go, right? Like, yo, I'm out of here. And then get away is the most beautifulest thing, man. Make sure your plates ain't showing though. Shout out to you, man. Where do you live, bro? You sound like the Bronx. Oh, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, but now I'm in California, man, West Coast. No running. Nene, yeah. And B, do it. Yes, Nene. And B, do it, man. I'm thinking about no running. We got your back too, Theo Zay. Thank you, Darius. I love everybody, man. But yo, I got that question out of Black. I just wanted to stay on for Black. Black, we're gonna root for you. We're gonna be on your side. And everybody have a great day. Later, y'all. Bye. Thank you for the 30, man. Thank you for the 30 ball. I know YouTube is playing with it, but I know it says 30 ball, man. And thank you, everybody. Ethan, because we don't want you getting in trouble, man. We care. You know what I mean? You going live tomorrow? Yes, I am, Ethan. Same time. I am gonna do my laundry, but I got you guys. You know that, man. But later, everybody. Peace. Thank you for rocking with me. $8, $8. I'm back to 3%. Yo, that little charge did a little chargy, man. Fire, Nene, Black, Darius. You know how I do. Tat, Ethan, Cool Breeze. We gonna go down the list, man. One. Here we go. Black T again. Nene, Darius. Yeah, man. To everybody, I hope everybody has a great day. Stay y'all. Salute, man. And yeah, man. We're gonna build, man. We're gonna build. And shout out to you, Black. Do your thing, man. We always support people, man. We always. And that's me talking me, you know what I mean? But shout out to y'all, man. I got you guys, man. I'm happy. I'm humble. 44. I'm grateful to be alive. You guys don't understand that. I've been through crazy shit, so I'm happy. So thank you guys for rocking with me and seeing my everyday journey. I got, 30 balls. Yo, everything worked out great, man. Later, y'all. Bye. Bye. Later, everybody. Have a great one, man. Stay up, y'all. Have a great day. Bye. Later, y'all. Look at even that little. Ooh. Later, y'all. $8, $8 random piece. We outside, we inside, we everywhere. Later, y'all.